Happening today, the Texas House could vote on a bill that would loosen rules of the state's voter ID law, but create harsh penalties for people who violate the law. KVUE's Christy Millward live at the Capitol for us this morning. The Senate approved this months ago. Now it's in the House's hands, right, Christy?
Brian, the item is on the House's emergency calendar for today after Governor Abbott put it there with less than a week of the session left. Now, Senate Bill 5 would add options for Texas voters who cannot reasonably get one of the 7 forms of ID currently required to vote, such as a driver's license, handgun license, or passport. Back in April, a federal judge said there was evidence that discrimination was at least one of the substantial or motivating factors for passing the law back in 2011, saying it can be more difficult for minorities to get the acceptable forms of identification. And just before the November elections, the judge ordered Texas to allow voters who were unable to get one of those forms of ID to show an alternate ID, like a utility bill or bank statement, and sign an affidavit saying why they can't get the other form of identification. The Texas Civil Rights Project, based here in Austin, tells us they had to run PSAs to help voters understand the confusing process.
As you get ready to vote, remember that you must show a photo ID like a Texas driver's license at the polls. If you don't have an accepted photo ID and can't reasonably get one, don't worry.
Now, under SB 5, someone could face perjury charges for a false statement or false information. It would also make it a third-degree felony, and violators could face up to 10 years behind bars. Now, the next hearing for the federal case against the existing voter ID law is scheduled for June 7th. Live at the Capitol, Christy Millward, KVUE News.